Hello everyone, welcome back to chemistry class. Today we'll study the topic molecular mass and mole concept. Let's say you have to buy banana from market. So you will say I want 1 kg, 2 kg, something like that, okay, or any fruit. So let's say you want 2 kg of apple. Similarly, when you have to buy milk, oil, like that liquid, you say I want 2 liter of oil. So for each and everything you have unit of measurement, kg, liter. Similarly, in chemistry, mole is also unit of measurement. Okay. So mole, it is also a unit of measurement. Now 1 mole of any substance is equal to molecular mass of that substance. Molecular mass means sum of atomic masses of all atoms present in that substance. For example, we'll start with simple example of water. So first I will write, so 1 mole is equal to molecular mass of 1 molecule of any substance. And molecular mass means sum of atomic mass of all the elements present in that substance. And about atomic mass, this we have studied earlier. Atomic mass is mass of 1 atom of that element. Now for example, I will take example of water. So you have formula of water as H2O. Here you have 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen. Now molecular mass means sum of atomic mass of all elements. So what is atomic mass of hydrogen? It is 1 atomic unit or 1 U, or you can say 1 gram. All are equivalent. When you say 1 U, that means you are talking about molecular mass. When you write 1 gram, that means it is molar mass. But they are same thing. So hydrogen atomic mass is 1. Because you have 2 here, so what I will do is 1 into 2 plus what is atomic mass of this oxygen? 16. So I will add 16. So 2 plus 16, that is 18. So 1 mole of water molecule has molecular mass of 18. I can write 18U, that is 18 atomic mass unit, or I can write 18 gram. Both are same. So 1 mole of hydrogen, 1 mole of water molecule means 18 gram is the molecular mass of that water molecule. Take one more example. Take example of let's say carbon dioxide, CO2. Okay. Now for CO2, what is atomic mass of carbon? It is 12. And these are the relative masses, because you know we have taken carbon as standard reference and then we are doing this. Now atomic mass of carbon is 12 units. So 12 plus atomic mass of oxygen 16 multiply by 2. So 12 plus 16 into 2, 32. So 32 plus 12. So this is 44 gram. So I can write 1 mole of carbon dioxide is equal to 44 gram of 1 molecule of carbon dioxide. Okay, like this you can find out molecular mass of each and every substance if you know its formula, if you know its atomic mass. Okay, now this 1 mole you can write in terms of molecular mass, or there is one more way in which you can write this 1 mole. That is in terms of number of particles present in that element, in that substance. Particles, it may be atoms, ions or molecules. So number of atoms present in 1 mole of substance. Okay. So one way of writing 1 mole is in terms of molecular mass. one way of writing this 1 mole, the other way is to write in terms of number of particles present in that substance. And the special thing is this number of particle is same for each and every substance, and that is equal to 6.6023 into 10 power of 23 atoms. That means in any 1 mole of substance, this much of particles are present in the substance. This number is known as Avogadro's number, and this is same for all type of substances. Either you talk about CO2, so CO2 you have 6.6023 into 10 power of 23 atoms. So what I can write? 1 mole of CO2 is equal to 6.023 into 10 power of 23 atoms of CO2, like this. Okay, so you can write 1 mole in terms of molecular mass or in terms of number of particles. So in the end what I can write is one mole you can write in terms of number of particles, or you can write in terms of molecular mass. So number of particles means 6 Avogadro's number. So 6.023 into 10 power of 23 atoms present in, so 1 mole of any substance is 6.023 into 10 power of 23 atoms present in that substance. Or you can write 1 mole in terms of molecular mass. So 1 mole of any substance is equal to molecular mass of that substance. That is equal to sum of atomic masses of that substance. So here this is your sum of atomic mass of all the elements present in that substance. Okay, so what you can write? For example, water, molecular mass of water is 18 gram. So 18 gram of water contains 6.023 into 10 power of 23 atoms. That is equal to 1 mole of water. So 1 mole of water, or I can write 18 gram of water contains 6.023 into 10 power of 23 atoms. That is Avogadro's number. For any other, even if instead of H2O, you can write CO2, or you can write CH4, or you can write MgCl2. Okay, so each and every 1 mole of any substance is equal to this. Depends on this, you have to calculate for each and every substance, that this number is same for each and every substance. Okay. This molecular mass, if you write in terms of atomic unit, that is U. If you write 18U, then it is known as molecular mass. If you write 18 gram, then it is known as molar mass. But molecular mass, molar mass, or formula unit mass, these all are same. Number that is going to come is going to be same. They are not different. Only either we write atomic unit or gram. There are many numericals which are based on this concept. Numericals I will solve in next class, and then you will be clear about this mole concept. Today I have uploaded one document also. That document you have to write in your notebook. Then in the next class, I will give you documents. I will give you document based on this mole concept and question and answers. One more class of this chapter I will take that will include this numericals based on chemical formula and this mole concept, and then this chapter will be finished. Thank you.